Okay, so I'm on my way to the school district substitute teacher place. So today it's about 2:50 and in the afternoon, and earlier today I filled out the online substitute teaching packet, and I did it all on my touchscreen desktop computer with my son's stylist, hoping that I could just fill it in, email it, instead of having to physically bring in a packet. And they sent me back an email saying that I needed to physically bring it in, along with direct deposit, like voided check, and a social security card. So now I am on my way. They are open until 5 o'clock, and so I should be there in about 15 minutes. I appreciate them emailing me back so quickly so that I can go ahead and get this taken care of. But yeah, so today, yesterday somebody in the neighborhood Facebook group posted a question about being a substitute teacher, and I was like, yeah, I've always talked about becoming a substitute teacher at my kid's district, so let me go ahead and stop talking about it and actually put in the application. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and we'll see how that goes. I just left the HR building for the school district, and it was really quick. I got here about 10 minutes ago, and I just turned in my stuff. I had already emailed them before, so they were kind of like, oh yeah, I remember, I got your email earlier. So I turned in my stuff. They had me fill out like a health form, because I didn't want their health insurance, so I just filled out something saying that I declined their health insurance, and gave them a copy of my social security number and my driver's license. And then she said, okay, when they get the packet, which I guess because today's Friday, I submitted the packet today, they won't see it until Monday, and then after that I'll get a call to come in and do my fingerprinting. So I'm going to do my fingerprinting, and then I have I have to do some sort of like online training. She said it'll be about 8 hours, which I have a lot of experience with online training, so I know it's not going to take me 8 hours, and she said it's not going to take 8 hours. She was like, you just have to complete it and then you get the certificate. So I will do that, and I was like, okay, so what after that, what is the timeline like, how soon could I expect to be in the classroom? And she was like a week. I was like, wow, that's so fun. I'm so excited. I've never been in a classroom. I've always thought about being a teacher, but that's like emotionally draining. This seems a lot less emotionally draining, but I love being around young people. I love mentoring. I love just goofing off with kids and cutting up, So anyways, there's that, and then I'll update everything else. So I wanted to mention how much you get paid to be a sub. So I am going to try to be a classroom teacher. If I don't have a degree, by a degree they mean a 4-year bachelor's, it is $76.80 a day before any deductions. So $76.80 a day. And if I am a long-term teacher, and by long-term they mean an assignment for 11 consecutive days or longer without a break, that would be $90 a day. If I have a 4-year degree and I give them my transcript, for a classroom teacher I would make $84.20, and so that's less than $8. Yeah, less than $8 more. And then for a long-term teacher with a 4-year degree, it is $97.30. So that's $7.30 more for having a 4-year degree. If I was state certified teacher, it would be $97.30 per day and $110.40 for a long-term teacher. Remember, long-term is 11 days or more. So that's what they gave me right here. This is the payment schedule. And then they also, one of the things that you need to do whenever you become a substitute after they get your packet is you need to get your fingerprints done, and you get a that training, but this is their advertisement showing that they need subs and that there's no out-of-pocket expenses. So I think previous to early last year, they actually you had to pay, like whoever it was, like the employee had to pay for the fingerprinting and the certification. I don't think it was a whole lot, but still, I mean, who needs who, you know? So yeah, in order to be a sub in this school district, you only have to be 19 years of age or 21 years of age. I don't know what ES or MS stands for. And then you need 12 credit hours or 2 years of experience employed in a position working or volunteering with children. So camps, daycare, coaching. And then you need 2 supervisor references with valid email address, and you need to be able to work 5 days at least per semester, which is all very easy to obtain. Update on the substitute teacher stuff. So on Thursday, they called me to say that I'm ready for fingerprinting. So when they called me, they offered me the next day for an appointment. I couldn't do the next day because when they were calling me, I was at the Delta Lounge in Detroit. So I set up an appointment for 1300 on Monday, and so today is Monday, and I went at 1300, got there right on time, and then you have to call this number to tell them that you're ready, and then they let you into the room, and it was like right in the doorway, and it was super, I wouldn't say it was super quick, but it was very efficient what was conducted with the fingerprinting, and I was able to get all of that done, and then it was by Identigo, and then it cost this much, 59 or 49.26, but then they swipe like a district card, so you don't actually pay for anything. And then after that, I took this receipt over to the sub center because the where you do the fingerprinting is in that same parking lot, but it's the third portable. So I went back to the first portable where the sub center is, and then I handed that to her. She said that she was completely done. I should get an email about doing the online training portion, and then she handed me this, which she said will also come in an email. So that's the substitute packet that contains these things right here. But yeah, so that's the update on the substitute for KISD stuff.